Okay, today I'm going to do a coloring tutorial, coloring this Funny Farm cow from the Angel Company using Prismacolor pencils. I'm going to start out with light umber and just pressing fairly lightly. I'm going to fill in all the areas that will be brown. And I'm just pressing lightly, like I said, coloring in the whole cow. Okay, once I have him colored all the way in, I'm going to take the same color brown and just make a thick line of darker brown just by pressing harder with that same pencil, pressing harder around the edges. And you want this to be semi-thick line depending on the width of the object that you're coloring, but so do that thick line around all the edges. Okay, once you have that thick line, you're going to take a darker brown, and I'm using dark brown, and you're just going to go around those same edges that you just did and put a thin line of this darker brown color. And it's okay if it doesn't look all blended now. We're going to do that in just a second here. Blend it all in. And now you'll notice when I do these dark lines, I go where things overlap, like the face is overlapping the body, the eyes overlap the face. And then I also do to the left and the bottom of everything. So like see this eyelid, I'm doing over here to the left, and then on the bottom, do the same on this one. On his ear. And you can do to the right and the top if you want to. It just makes your light source come from a different spot. Once you have that, you're going to take a caramel color, and I'm using yellow ochre. I'm just going to fill in where the highlights are. Just a little bit. You don't want a yellow cow or anything. This is just to give him a little bit of caramel tone to the highlights. Okay. And then you want to blend it all back together, so go back to that original brown. And what I do is I do little circles to blend that hard edge line in with the color underneath. So you just press pretty lightly and go over the edge of that line. So like right here, I'm going to do little circles until that blends in, going up to the nostril there. Same over here. Okay, once you have that all blended, you can go back in with a blue or purple, and this is kind of the secret weapon to shading. And you're going to go along all those lines that you've been doing all your shadowing and just put a little thin line of blue. And what this does is it really gives depth to your shadows. You don't want to use black because that is like a dead color. It won't make it pop like blue or purple will. And I'm using violet blue today, but I use all kinds of different blues and purples for that same step. And then you go back in with that same first brown again, just right over top of all your blue. You're just going to soften it a little bit. And I again use those little circular strokes. You can use straight up and downs if it's real thin area. And then to finish your cow, you just want to take some pink and add it to his nostrils and ears and tongue. And then that mustard caramel color for the straw. It looks like I missed a spot of brown in there. I'm going to go back. Looks like those need blended a little more. And you can go back and you can keep doing those little circles until it looks the way you like. A little more brown blue here. Can't see any over there. So there you have how I color with my Prismacolor pencils. I hope you join me again for another coloring tutorial.